Breaking news again on the topic of Google. And this one is, I think, a bit bigger than the breaking news yesterday about Google stopping the call history log under Google Business Profile. This new developing story is a leak that happened that leaked over 14,000 components, if you will, or modules of information on test, beta test, real live things back, I think, since 2005, of just almost like minutes of their meetings and strategies and stuff that they did with the algorithms and how they actually developed their search engine and how the search results actually happened. And so breaking that I'm not in my studio recording, letting you know this, but I want you to know that, wow, this is breaking in that a lot of this content, also I have not read all 14,000, but the stuff that I'm hearing, other people have looked through it and I'm hearing their commentary on it. It's not new information. It's stuff, if you were a SEO practitioner, if you knew what you were doing and you actually rank people on page one, it's not new information. It's like, okay, duh, like that's what we've been doing. In fact, back in 2008, I think Matt Cutts was the guy that we got a lot of our questions answered, representative of Google, but after him, there was really no one from Google answering questions on trying to provide them great content for their search engines. And we were left with reading the algorithm updates of what they were combating, whether it was backlinking, backlinking farms or or keyword stuffing or duplicate content, whatever, spam, whatever. We were reading the algorithm updates, and that's how we kind of knew what Google didn't like. Where before, it was actually someone taking on questions and recording videos and releasing that. And so what we now have is this data leak of 14,000 points, or I would say segments of what they've been doing since 2005. And what the report is saying right now is that there's things that they say, no, it doesn't matter, that actually does matter. And there's other things in there that leaked that are not necessarily, not necessarily new information that, oh my gosh, there's gold mine and now we have the black book to Google. But it's just a lot of good stuff in there that just reiterates what we already knew Google was doing. What does this mean for a business owner, specifically in the trades, which we do a lot of our marketing? Well, it's not going to change a whole lot because we already do what we believe and have predicted of what Google wants to see. And that's what we get the results we get. And so now this leak just literally validates what we've been already knowing, right? We already knew. And so there's not new information. And really this leak, it's not saying that they actually have those practices in place right now. It was just a leak of stuff all the way dating back to 2005 to now, of just information that they've had meetings, they beta tested, and they released it to the public, and they didn't. So it's just, you got to just go through it and just see if there's any good meaty information in there. But just know that now we have access to it. Of course, we're going to scrub it and see, hey, can we learn something new? So in a nutshell, what this really means as far as Red Palm, we have it in line with what Google wants to see. And because we provide quality content, relevant content, and frequent content to feed Google, they like what they see. And so we're good. We don't need to do anything else. We're good. But we're going to keep digging through to see if we can obviously get an edge. But it's interesting. It's interesting to see this leak happen. And it can get Google in trouble with some lawsuits, right? Like stuff that they said in this lawsuit. Because if you didn't know, Google was under a lawsuit. I think 13 states were suing them. So now, if this leak is validated and saying this is exactly from Google, and now they're going to go back to what they said on the public testimony from the lawsuit, and they compare it with that data, they can get into trouble. So only time will tell. But wow, it's crazy what's happening right now. Crazy times, exciting times, it's fun. But tell me what you think. This is a good thing, bad thing. What have you read about the Google leaks? And let us know your thoughts. Thank you for watching.